أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا مرة أخرى. عبد الإله الأغلط أبو يارا من أمام أحد أعرق أكبر معاهد بورنموث اللي هو معهد ATC اللي موجود في وسط بورنموث 10 دقائق هنا على البحر في السنتر وفي منطقة مركزية جدا في بورنموث. معهد كبير جدا وضخم يعني معروف بشكل قوي، وارسلنا له احنا بنرسل له على مستوى افراد ونرسله على مستوى جروبات. الحمد لله تجارب الطلاب في الاغلب كويسه، معهد قوي جدا. هندخل الان نسوي له تغطيه، نصوره من جوا، نحاول نعرف اهم المعلومات اللي فيه، فخلوكم معنا. أنتج هذه المادة فريق رحلة التعليم إيديو تريب، وهي وكالة سعودية تعنى بخدمة الطلاب الراغبين في دراسة اللغة الانجليزية أو إكمال دراستهم الجامعية في الخارج. وفي حال رغبتكم بالتسجيل أو الاستفسار يرجى التواصل مع الأرقام والعناوين الواردة في صندوق الوصف ليتسنى لنا ترتيب القبول والسكن والتأشيرة وجميع ما تحتاجونه خلال رحلتكم. ولتجربة أفضل يرجى تفعيل زر الترجمة الموجود أسفل الفيديو. والآن إلى التغطية. عندنا هنا ديفيد. Hello David.
Hello there.
Nice to meet
see
you. Yeah.
So welcome to ETC. This is the reception area. If you look around, you can see we have 4 buildings in a row. 3 of them are training centres, and the 4th one is a training centre and residence. So the one across there.
This one, the residence.
That's it.
Okay.
If you see along this road, if you keep looking that way,
Yeah.
that takes you to the sea. In 300 meters, you come to the sea if you walk down that road. Okay, there's the cliff top and down some zigzags to the beach. So we're very close to the beach. In this direction, so across that way, the other side of these houses, if we go down the hill,
Yes.
we can come to the town centre where there are the shops and the cafes and the restaurants.
Great.
So anyway, this is the reception area. So maybe we'll go in there and see what a student would see when they arrive.
Let's go.
So you can see here, come my colleagues. Manning reception.
Hi.
Great. So to the right here is our accommodation department, and behind that is our admissions department.
Okay.
Yeah. So the students often would come in here and they would ask for any help they might need. So it could be to do with their accommodation, could be to do with payment, could be to do with their course, could be to do with activities, the things that they want to do in their free time. Because of course, it's a great way to practice English, not just in class, but outside of the class. Yeah, you can see here, for example, we've got some of the activities that are going on over the coming week. Sometimes they're the same kind of activities each week, sometimes we change them up, of course.
Some of them free and some...
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
The beach games, we would only do the beach games in the summer, when the weather is good enough to do that. Great, so should we go through this way? We have a security entry system, so all of the students have to have a card to come in. It keeps them and us safe. You can see this is the current set of classes. We show the names of the students in the classes by level and by different subject. Morning sessions, afternoon sessions. We have general English, we have specialist English courses. There's quite a lot of different options there, 25 different specialist courses. Things like business English, medical English, legal English, tourism English, 25 specializations. And then we have some exam preparation courses, things like IELTS exam preparation to get people ready to do the IELTS test. And that's one of the ones that either is useful for work or for further study, higher study at university, etc. If you look in here, you can see some classes are going on. This room is empty right now, but we normally use this for meetings in the off season. Through the summer we use it as a classroom, but most of the year it's a meeting room. You can see this one has a big screen which is internet connected, so we can do overseas meetings and training sessions through this. Director of Studies office. So the Director of Studies is the person who manages all of the classes and manages the teaching team. So she's the person who decides who's going to teach which class, what level, which books, etc. they're going to use. We always use the Common European Framework of Reference to map the levels. We can determine the level of a student from their placement test, and then we monitor it as they're going through, make sure that each person is making the progress that they should, developing as they should, learning the skills and the systems practice that they need and then going on to the next level, etc. We do help people with applications to university. You see this lady here, Gaina. She is our university counsellor, so she gives advice and guidance on students who would like to go on to university. We have another advisor on our FEHE side, because we've got another department, and that department really is getting people ready for university. They run a university foundation program.
As a counseling or
Yes, that's right. So a little bit of advice and guidance, what to do, how to prepare, but also, guidance on how to write the personal statement or make the application itself, and maybe choice of university, because maybe the students don't know which universities are famous for which subjects, so they can help with that decision, with the choice that they need to make. And then the FEHE side also has courses like business, IT and engineering, which are not English courses. Those are subject courses.
subject, not English in business,
Not English for business, but business.
business.
Business, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
That's running all the year or in
Well, it is running all the year, but there are certain start dates. It's a long-term course, normally 36 weeks per year, and the HND normally takes 2 years, so 2 36-week programs. The HND-cation is recognised by a lot of people around the world, universities, etc., and employers. And the HND diploma is like having finished second year at university. If the students finish the HND with us, we can help them in some cases, as long as they've done well, go to university for the final year, for the third year. Go through this gate, we'll come to the back of the college. So you can see this is one of the training buildings. This is the one that we just went into.
احنا كنا هنا يا جماعة في المبنى ده.
And then this is our cafe, our main cafe.
Yeah.
And this building here, we can see the side of. This is our residence.
هذا residence.
Yes, that's right. Yes,
Your own residence.
that's right. Yes.
Okay.
Through these doors here, where this young lady is, through those doors, we have a couple of additional classrooms.
هذه مكتبة المعهد ما شاء الله تبارك الله، مكتبة متكاملة وفيها كتب اللي بيحتاجها الطالب، وأيضا هنا بيساعد الطالب إنهم يعني يطلعوا له الشريحة، بطاقة الباص، الأشياء اللي بيحتاجها الطالب في حياته. هنا أيضا بعض الكتب اللي موجودة هنا.
The cafe. It's empty right now because everybody's in class. Almost everybody's in class.
هذا بيتغير طبعا كله بشكل يومي، ويعد بشكل يومي هنا في هذا المكان.
See under here the certificates that show that the meat we use is halal.
ايوه، وهنا طبعا اللحوم كلها في هذا المكان مستخدمه حلال، وجبات الرز والإدام والدجاج وكذا كله يكون موجود هنا. وهناك مكان السلطة، رايت؟ هناك السلطة والعصيرات كلها تنحط هنا، بس عشان طبعا الآن الكافيه لسه احنا في الصباح يعني بدأ الشغل، عشان كذا الآن فاضي. هنا طبعا مصلى الخاص بالنساء اللي موجود في فناء المعهد. هذا المصلى الخاص بالرجال في المعهد، مصلى متكامل ما شاء الله تبارك الله. وفي هنا عندهم أوقات الصلوات، والمعهد طبعا شغال من الصباح للمساء، بالتالي تقدر تصلي فيه جميع الفروض تقريبا، يعني المواضي، غاسل، كل الأمور ما شاء الله مكتملة. في طبعا الصور الدراسية. احنا الآن في داخل المبنى الثاني للمعهد. هذه غرفة المعلمين.
Teachers prepare.
Yes. هذا اللاونج أو المنطقة عامة، ومنطقة الجلوس للسكن الطلابي التابع لهم، طبعا مجهز هنا في مكتبة. وأحيانا يصير هنا في كلاس وحفلات التخرج، graduation sometime here.
Sometimes we do social activities in here.
ايوه، والسوشيال اكتيفيتيز يعني الانشطه وكذا كلها تؤدى في هذه الساحه الجميله. اصلا حفل تخرجنا كان هنا، اللي يبغى يشوفه موجود في احد مقاطع اليوتيوب. How many students here?
It depends. In the quiet time of the year, then probably there are about 200 students. But then in the summer, it goes up to about 800, could be 900. So it's very, very busy on the whole site.
900. How many classes around?
We have, I think it's 42 classrooms, not including the workshop, the laboratory, and a couple of other spaces that we sometimes change the use. So the residents, for example, if we need to, we use the dining room for certain breakout areas.
هنا عندنا أحد القاعات في المعهد. طبعا كل قاعات المعهد مزودة بشاشة ذكية. طبعا مش كلها موجود فيها الأجهزة لأنه هذه قاعة متخصصة، وهذا نموذج لإحدى القاعات اللي موجودة في المعهد. طبعا بعضها تكون بنظام الفصول اللي هي طاولات وركشوب اللي هي ورش العمل، وبعضها تكون كراسي منفصلة، وهذا نموذج ثالث لكراسي المعهد. أهلا وسهلا مرة أخرى. كانت هذه تغطيتنا لمعهد ETC في بورنموث. إن شاء الله إنها تكون شاملة ووافية وحازت على رضاكم واستحسانكم. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك، أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت، أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وقبل نهاية التغطية تذكير بسيط بأن جميع المعلومات والتفاصيل تم التحقق منها إلى وقت تصوير هذه التغطية.